A helicopter just flew on Mars. No, not aliens, we did it. NASA's Ingenuity hovered for about 40 seconds above the red planet's surface, making the first flight of a spacecraft on another planet. In the wee hours on April 19th, the helicopter spun its carbon fiber rotator blades and lifted itself into the thin Martian air. It rose about 3 meters above the ground, spun to look at NASA's Perseverance rover, took a picture, and settled back down on the ground. This is the first flight of a powered aircraft on another planet. This first ever flight was a test of technology. Its success proves that powered flight is possible in Mars's thin atmosphere. Future aerial vehicles on Mars could help rovers or human astronauts scout safe paths through the unfamiliar landscapes or reach tricky terrain that a rover can't traverse. Even though Mars's gravity is only about 1/3 of Earth's, the air's density is about 1% that at sea level on Earth. It's difficult for the helicopter blades to push against that thin air hard enough to get off the ground. Another way to think about it is that the air is thinner on Mars than it is at 3 times the height of Mount Everest. The flight was scheduled for roughly 3:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on April 19th, which corresponds to 12:30 p.m. Mars's time. That gave the craft's solar panel enough time to charge up its batteries for the flight. It was also a time when Perseverance's weather sensors suggested the average wind speed would be at 6 meters per second. Ingenuity had to pilot itself during the flight. That's partly because of the communication delay. Mars is far enough from Earth that light signals take about 15 minutes to travel between the two planets, but it's also because Mars's thin atmosphere makes a helicopter difficult to steer. Frankly, things happen too quickly for a human pilot to react to it. Even if it eventually wipes out in a crash, the engineering team will learn valuable information from how the helicopter eventually fails. At the end of Ingenuity's mission, Perseverance will drive off, leaving the little helicopter behind and continue its own mission. That is, to search for signs of past life in Jezero crater and to store rocks for a future mission to return to Earth.